So, I've had a few people ask me how I've lost all this weight. And I told them I would make a video and give some facts on how I lost the weight. But I'm going to do it in different video sets depending on how many views I get and how many people actually are interested, besides the couple people that have already been interested. So first off, I would like to tell you guys a little bit about my health history, because I want you guys to know I am not some person who's the healthiest person in the world. I do have my own health issues. Besides some more psychological issues, I do have some other health issues such as diabetes and lupus. And for those of you who don't know what lupus is, it's an autoimmune disease, and it attacks your bones and your organs. It means your immune system is really, really high, and it's not where it's supposed to be down here. So it causes your body to attack different things. As you can see my scalp through my hairline, and you could never see it before my hair falls out. It causes me to be in a lot of pain, and it causes some setbacks. So I do have issues that cause me to have a little bit of a harder time losing weight than some people. So, I don't know if y'all can see, that is a picture of me before I lost my weight. I am currently pregnant, so I'm going to show you a picture before I got pregnant. I've lost 15 pounds since I've gotten pregnant, but my stomach is not going to show you that. This is more of what I look like now, just a rounded belly, because I have lost a lot of weight, and I'm pregnant. So, the first thing I believe is important on y'all's step to weight loss is you need to do two things. I showed you two pictures of me from the side. Now I have two pictures of me from the front as well, looking at my torso. And before you start anything, I believe that is the most important thing. Take a picture of you from the front, take a picture of you from the side. And I do that every 2 weeks, because it's going to show you physically, through a picture, you can do comparisons on just how much weight you've lost, and it shows you, versus, oh, well, the scale says I've lost 20 pounds, but I'm not seeing it. Your pictures are going to show you, hey, I have lost this weight, and you can compare. I put them in a folder by themselves, so I have that to go by, because that's kind of a booster in and of itself. The second thing I believe everybody should do is you need a sheet of paper. You need to take about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, and write down some goals and what you want to change. So your goals, like, okay, that first picture, I weighed about almost 250 pounds. I was between 245 and 250, and now I weigh 188. So my first goal was to get under 200 pounds, whether it was 199 or not, to be 200 or less. My second goal is to be 180 pounds. My second goal, or the third goal, is 160, and then my overall goal is to be between 120 and 160. So I have a big overall goal, and I have some smaller goals to help get me along the way, and focusing on them individually, so you're not so, well, man, I've got still about 100 pounds to lose, or 50 pounds to lose, or, God, you just don't feel like you're accomplishing anything if you look at the overall goal versus having some smaller goals. So after I had a decent size first goal, and then every 20 pounds after that for my smaller goals. And then after you get your goals and where you want to be, your overall goal should be the final number, and then your other numbers along the way. And after you do that, you need to sit down and write down some things you would like to change about you and your diet. Now, all these diets say, let's cut off everything. Let's stop eating everything we eat on a normal basis right now, and start fresh, start new, and completely throw your body, your mentality, your emotions, everything into shock, and we're going to just cut it all out right now. that doesn't work. For a lot of people, that just doesn't work because we don't have the willpower. I mean, you go from eating all these foods that aren't really healthy for you, and you enjoy them. I mean, face it, we are the size we are because we like food. But now, they want you to cut it off, and that's where a lot of people go wrong. The way I did it, it took a little bit longer, but the weight has stayed off of me because of how I did it. So, you need to write down some things that you want to change. You want to drink more water. You want to eat more vegetables. You want to eat more fruit. You want to cut out your bread products. Lower your portion on your pastas. Quit drinking pop. Cut out your sugar. Bake more foods. Don't eat fried foods. I mean, simple goals. Smaller portion sizes on your rice and your potatoes that you eat. I mean, those were some of the goals I had personally. And yes, they are vague on some of them, but they make a difference. So after you write down what you want to change about your food habits and stuff, that's your first 2 steps. Now I'm going to give you the first step after that. And the first step I recommend to be the same for everybody because it kills 2 to 3 birds with one stone. So that number 1 step is to incorporate more water into your diet, which means you quit drinking pop, and that's the way I did it. I quit drinking pop completely. And a lot of you are going to be like, well, I can't do it. I have to wean myself off because I get headaches. Okay, well, I'm here to call BS because you can go to the Dollar Tree and get an Excedrin headache with caffeine. That'll kill your caffeine headache. So there's really no reason why you can't cut off your pop cold turkey and then replace it with your water. Now, you need to drink about 64 ounces of water a day. So what made it the easiest for me is I found a cup that fit 16 ounces of water. So if you go by that, you really only need to drink 4 of those glasses a day, and it doesn't look like 8 8-ounce glasses of water a day seems like a lot. But if you only have to drink 4 of this 16-ounce cup of water, that looks more easy. It looks more approachable. It's easier to accomplish. So that helps your mentality a little bit better. Let's say you drink 1 when you first get up before breakfast. You drink 1 with lunch. You drink 1 with dinner and 1 before bed. There's your 4 glasses of water. There's your 64 ounces. Now, when you've drank that, you don't want to, when you do this, now, that's the hardest part. You don't want to drink anything else. And if you do, allow yourself one glass, now, I mean 1 glass in these first 2 weeks, a night, maybe every other day, of a Kool-Aid single. Now, Kool-Aid singles, I drink personally because there's no carbs and there's no calories. And if there are, there's only like 1 carb, which is only like 10 calories. And I don't put it in a 16.9 ounce bottle of water because when you drink this water and you drink all this water until your urine is clear, you want to do this for 2 weeks. You're cutting out all that sugar out of your body. So when you got this water down, and this water is a lifestyle change, you're going to not want the pop. You're not going to want the sugar, because that's why I said it kills 2 to 3 birds with 1 stone, because you don't want the pop. It's too sweet. You don't want the sugar anymore, the candy, that chocolate, because it is too sweet. And what you've done is you've detoxed your body. You've detoxed all that stuff out of your system. So it makes a difference. Now, I allow myself 1 glass of a Kool-Aid single a day, but I put it in a 20 to a 30 ounce, about a 30 ounce cup of water is what I do now, because I can't drink 1 packet to a 16.9 ounce. It's just too much for me. And over time, it'll become too much for you if you do it right. Now, that is the biggest step. That is the first step. That's going to be your easiest. It's going to be I think the most important step, and it's going to take you about 2 weeks. You want to do each step, and you want to take it 2 weeks at a time. Now, you're only going to change 1 thing at a time, and the reason why is because it becomes a lifestyle change. It's not a diet. You don't look at it as a diet. Okay, I'm drinking more water. I'm cutting back my sugar and my pop. I'm not drinking it no more. You get used to it over that 2 weeks, and it's a lifestyle change. It's not a diet. You're not going to see it as diet, and it's going to take longer, but it's going to stay off of you, and your mental health isn't going to be in so much shock. Now, over the next 2 weeks, if you want to order, now I'm not going to tell you to go out and order all this stuff, you know, because it works, because all these diet fads, they don't work for me. They just don't. But the one thing that did work, and I recommend ordering now, so when you're done, in these next 2 weeks to a month, you're going to have it with you. And he made a big difference in my life, and that is Shaun T's Hip Hop Abs and Rockin' Body. Now, I did one video in the morning, and I did one video at night. That's 60 minutes worth of exercising, but I did it in two different, I separated it into 2 different exercises. I did one when I got up, and I went one before I went to bed. That's 30 minutes apiece. Now, I lost 40 pounds just doing his diet and drinking water. Just doing his dancing, his exercising. Now, I'm telling you, in the first 2 minutes, you are going to be wore out. It is going to show you just how out of shape you are. But if you keep it up, it gets easier and easier each day. And like I said, just cutting back on my portions, drinking water, and doing his dancing twice a day, I lost 40 pounds in 4 months. Now this guy works. My friend does the Insanity program every day of the year, and he is in the best shape of his life that I've ever seen him in. And Shaun T works. So if I'm going to ask you to buy one thing, that's the one thing I would recommend, because it does work. And there is an acai berry pack. It's a 5-day supply? 3-day supply? Something like that? I think it's a 5-day. But it's acai berry, and it's a body cleanse, and it cleanses you out. And I lost 5 pounds with that the first time. And it helps get rid of your water weight. And the more water you drink, the more water weight you're going to lose. And I know that sounds weird, but you got to drink water to lose water, and that's going to help you lose all that water weight. And I did the acai berry twice a month. No, I'm still losing weight. I'm not where I want to be by any means, so I'm still going to continue to lose weight. It also helps that I work in a factory, and the first time I lost the weight with just Shaun T, and then 40 pounds, I was working as a CNA. So I had other exercises as well. If you know anything about factory life and being a CNA, it's not easy work. So that does help. But even so, Shaun T's workout is going to help you. So I will get back to you guys in a couple days about the next step, depending on how many people comment on this video, want more info. But that is your start. Go ahead and take a picture of yourself, the front and the side. Date it. It should save it in your settings of the info on the photo, but I would date it. And go back to it in about 2 weeks when you take another photo from the side and in the front, the same position, and then I compare the two. And then I weigh myself every day in the morning after I go to the bathroom with minimal clothing. And you weigh yourself at the same time every day. It's going to be your most accurate weight. That also helps. So now you're going to see a difference in the scale. You're going to, even if you don't right away, don't freak out now. Don't freak out, because you're going to lose the first part of your weight fast, and then it's going to slow down the more weight you lose. So don't freak out if you're not being where you want to be. Don't give up. Keep going. By all means, keep going. But work on your portion size as well. The more water you drink, the less you're going to want to eat at a meal at first. And that's going to help you. As we incorporate a healthier eating into your habits, you're going to want to eat more. And that other food you're getting used to eating is not going to taste as good, because it's not going to taste real. And you'll notice that. But keep your pictures. They're a very big help. And go by what you want to change. And keep track. In high school, I did once a week, I did measurements of myself across my chest, my stomach, my thighs, my arms, and I did measurements there. That for some people may help. If that helps, do it once a week. Do it the same day every week. Let's say you want to do it every Friday or every Monday. Pick that day and stick to it, and have a little spiral. You're going to write these down. You're going to see a physical change in your body there. Even if you don't see it in the scale, you're going to see it in the measurements. and vice versa. So, I will talk to you guys in about a week, depending on how many people I get to view this, but good luck and don't give up, because we can all do it. If I can, you can.